day 4 of the Advent beer calendar of Scoreboard Addicts. Beer and a take. Today's beer I am tasting is Bolero Snort Collaboration with Source Brewing, two of my favorite breweries here in New Jersey. I guess I'm sticking with the cookie theme because I did the frosted sugar cookie from Southern Tier the first time, and now this time I'm doing the double bake sale oatmeal raisin cookies. This is an oatmeal stout brewed with milk sugar and conditioned on cinnamon, raisins, and granola. It is 8% alcohol by volume. Just looking at it, you could tell it's a stout. It's very dark. It looks like it's gonna be a very heavy beer, but I'm excited to try it. Hopefully it's a sweet and heavy type of beer. Wow. So yeah, this beer is definitely a stout. It's very heavy, but it's actually really sweet, which is really good. It coats your whole mouth as you're swallowing it. It feels like you're dunking a frosted oatmeal cookie into a coffee. And as I'm enjoying this lovely beverage from Bolero Snort and Source Brewing, I'd like to talk about my take, which is all about football. From football to college football to the NFL. And let's start with the football. I'm wearing my America hat because USA played against Netherlands, and unfortunately they did lose. They didn't play that great. They lost 3-1. They gave up 2 goals in the first half. It's a brutal loss to the United States. I mean, I guess it's brutal. I mean, we call it soccer, they call it football. I still call it soccer, I don't really give a shit. It's soccer here, it should be soccer everywhere. And my take for college football is a lot of upsets this weekend. Kansas State defeats TCU, number 3 in the country, and then number 4, USC loses to Utah. And the funny thing about it is that the USC quarterback had "fuck Utah" painted on his nails, and then Utah, after they won, they then repainted his nails, like photoshopped it, saying back-to-back, because now Utah has won back-to-back Pac-12s, which with these 2 losses, 2 big upsets, means there could be a whole lot of shaking up going on in the college football playoffs, which means Ohio State and Alabama are licking their chops. They don't play this week. They saw 2 teams that are in the top 4 lose, which means they might have an opportunity to get in there. Ohio State has 1 loss to number 2 Michigan. Michigan won their conference, the Big Ten, and then you have Alabama with 2 losses. But you know, they were there 5 and 6, so who knows? Maybe they could possibly get in. As an Ohio State fan, I think that'd be awesome. The Buckeyes would be back in the college football playoff. But it'd be awesome. Imagine 2-3 Michigan, Ohio State playing in the college football playoffs, so the winner to go to the national championship. That is must-watch TV. The NCAA has to do that. That'd be incredible to watch. Ohio State, Michigan, the rivalry of college football, going against each other in the college football playoff. It'd be insane. Lastly, I want to talk about the NFL, my New York Giants, and Nick and TJ's New York Jets. And the New York Jets, listen, I know they're having trouble with offense. They got it turned around. They finally benched Zach Wilson. They put Mike White in, the savior. Mike fucking White. He's there. I mean, if their offense turns around, they can start putting up points. Their defense is so scary. Their defense is one of the top in the NFL. They're one of those teams, if they get to the playoffs, whether it be a wild card or whatever it may be, they're going to be scary. Lastly, my New York Giants, they're reeling right now. They lost to the Lions, they lost to the Cowboys. They're kind of struggling. They have this really tough stretch of games. They have no receivers, they have no pass game. They're relying on Saquon, they're relying on Daniel Jones to run the football. They're relying on the defense to make stops. And there's a lot of injuries in this team. If they could win 3 to 4 more games, they're in the playoffs. It's just how it is. I mean, it's NFL. You win 11 games, you're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be a wild card team. But they got to get it done, and the Giants have it right in front of them. They need to stop fucking around, just win some football games. Now, TJ and Nick are real big fans of cans and labels. But look at this can and label right here. I love this. Bolero Snort has some of the coolest cans. As for this beer, I know Nick said he has standards. He doesn't like that me and TJ are giving high ratings on our beer so far. This is a very good beer. See, I'm not a stout fan, so I think if TJ had this beer, he'd probably give it like a 3.5, 3.6. But I'm not big on stouts. This is very good. It's sweet, but it's still so heavy. It's not crushable. You cannot keep drinking these all night long. I'm gonna give this a 2.9, even though it is a very good beer, but me, I'm not gonna put it in my top, 3-something rating. So I'm gonna give it a 2.9, just right outside that 3 mark. So 2.9 flights out of 4, but that's it. That's my beer and that's my take. Cheers. See you later.